is so flavorful. The corn, the jalapeno, the potato. It is absolutely a wonderful blend of flavors. This was from my last trip to the local market, and we have beautiful potatoes, jalapeno peppers, celery, onions, corn, and a few seasonings. Here we are at the market in Ajijic, Mexico, and we're getting our fresh produce, which is wonderful. If you'd like to join us on this amazing Mexican adventure, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We will be introducing all kinds of new international flavors, and we'll show you quick, easy, delicious, and healthy cooking. How inspiring is this little bag of vegetables? The women in the market do all the work for me. So I buy these bags, they're about 1 kilo, and I think it costs me about $2. Today we're going to be making a jalapeno potato corn soup, and I have in front of me a few simple ingredients, and using our Instant Pot, this will turn into a delicious meal in absolutely no time at all. We're going to start by hitting that Sauté button, and we'll add a couple of tablespoons of olive oil to the pot. The oil's now hot. We'll be adding 1 onion that has been diced into medium pieces. And now we'll add celery and 2 jalapeno peppers chopped up finely. Make sure you give everything a good stir, and we'll be cooking that out for about 3 or 4 minutes. We've certainly enjoyed our time here in Mexico. The weather's perfect, sunny, warm days, and the people are absolutely lovely. Peppers in every shape and form are a staple here in Mexico, so I think it's only fitting that we're going to be doing a jalapeno soup to end our session. The onions, peppers, and celery have been cooking for 3 or 4 minutes, and now it's time to add our seasonings. 2 cloves of chopped garlic, 4 or 5 sprigs of fresh thyme, and half a teaspoon of smoked paprika. Give it all a good stir. Next, we'll be adding 2 cups of chicken stock. Again, give it all a good stir, making sure there's nothing sticking to the bottom of the pot. Time to add one of the main ingredients, and that's potatoes. We have about 2 cups of potatoes cut into 1-inch cubes, and we'll be adding that to the stock. Time to season with salt and pepper, 1½ teaspoons of salt, half a teaspoon of ground pepper. One cup of corn separated, and we're adding half to the potatoes right now. And it's that simple. We're going to cancel the Sauté function, put the lid on, making sure that the sealing function is on. Pressure cook for 8 minutes. And we're all done for now. And while we're waiting for the pot to come to pressure and cook, I'd like to take this opportunity to thank all my subscribers. And I'd like to invite you to subscribe if you haven't already. And if you're not ready to make the dish today, subscribe. You can come back anytime. When you subscribe, we will alert you to our next video. The 8 minutes is done, And we're just waiting a couple of minutes for it to naturally release before we let the rest of the steam out. I really appreciate my Instant Pot here in Mexico. The weather has really gotten warm this April, and the Instant Pot is perfect because there's no heat coming from my stove. We're ready to open up the valve, let any of the steam escape, and we'll be ready for the next step. We're ready to take that lid off and give everything a good stir. I've checked the potatoes, they're perfectly soft, and if you don't have an immersion blender, I really suggest that you do get yourself one. It makes cooking soups in our pot so easy. You can also put it through a blender, but the immersion blender just makes life so much easier. Now it's perfectly blended. We're going to add 2 cups of milk. Now with an Instant Pot, we don't put the dairy in during pressure cooking because there's a chance it might curdle. This way you'll have a beautifully creamy, rich soup with dairy without any chance of it curdling. And if you don't want to add dairy, you can simply add twice as much chicken stock. And our last step, remember that half a cup of corn we've left behind? It's time to add it. However, if you like a completely creamy soup, you can add it all at the same time and puree the whole entire corn. I just like the texture that whole kernels add to the finished soup. We're almost ready to dish and taste that lovely soup, but in the meantime, I'm just going to add a couple of garnishes, and cheddar is one of those wonderful flavors that adds so much punch to that soup. Freshly grated cheddar, and I'm using my Microplane. It makes grating cheese so simple, and if you don't have a Microplane, simply click on the link in the description and you'll be able to find the whole range of Microplane products. And now we're ready to try this. It smells delicious. I can't wait to try this wonderful, easy, delicious soup. Cheddar and a few cilantro leaves is all you need to garnish and pop the flavor. This easy and delicious soup will make a great starter for your dinner party, or with a salad and some crusty bread, it can be the main course. It is so flavorful. The corn, the jalapeno, the potato, it is absolutely a wonderful blend of flavors. And I like the pop that the whole kernels of corn give it. I'd like to thank all my subscribers. You're so inspirational. I love all your comments, and click that like button. And if you haven't subscribed, please do so. And if you're watching on a smartphone or a smart tablet, here's the next video you'll want to see.